don't you start off by just stating your name,
Yeah.
where you from, and what you do as far as this?
Yeah, so my name's Xchaynge. I go by Xchaynge on all platforms. Grew up in Philly my whole life, right off of Allegheny. Spent my whole life on Allegheny Ave. Started writing at a young age, and kind of, you know, the greats kind of inspired me. Pac, Biggie, Nas, Jay, Kiss, Beans, like, those were the artists that, like, you could feel what they were rapping about.
And those are solid names.
Yeah,
right there,
so you could feel their music, and I think that that's what attracted me to writing and wanting to eventually perform, you know?
Okay. So just to kind of, like, get straight into it, like,
Yeah.
what made you step into the Papi Store for the first Cypher here?
Oh, that's a good question.
You keep it real.
I keep it as real as could be.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm finally at a point in my life to where I have some stability, and I'm able to chase passions now. I found some shit in life that, like, you know, has afforded me some comfortability and has afforded me some time and to do the things that I always wanted to do that I never felt like there was time for, because there was always so much going on in life.
So it's kind of like a passion of yours that you just, like, you know, let me go for, because I'm kind of in that same boat where I'm like trying to go from passion, just passion, to actual, you know, there's a fine line between having potential and actually just applying that potential.
For sure,
Turn that passion into not a job, but a lifestyle.
Yeah, for sure, man. Because there's something, I don't know, like, I was blessed with a gift, so it's like, I got to make the most of that gift, or I don't want to waste it, you know what I mean?
Can I interrupt you one time?
Nah, go for it.
Interrupt this whole thing. I'm going to ask him to lower the music.
Yeah,
just
you're
a
good.
little bit.
No worries, you're
I'll
good.
be right back. You still live, man. Don't be picking your nose. I'm going to keep that part. So, what do you want people to feel once you're done spitting?
I want them to think or feel. I want them to just, I don't know, take something from what I'm saying and kind of, again, hopefully shed light on a situation that they're going through or something that they're going through, and kind of, you know, internalize it and be like, oh shit, like, I never seen it from that light. Shine a different perspective on a certain situation that you might have dealt with as a kid or as an adult or whatever the situation is. Like, again, because that's what music did for me. Like, when I was going through shit and I felt like no one understood what I was going through, I would hear it in a song, or I would hear someone talk about it, and I'm like, oh, I don't feel so alone now. I'm not as different as I thought I was, you know?
That's exactly why we fell in love with those guys we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, all those guys.
I still bang that shit. Like, I'm 39. That's all I bang. Like,
the young boys out here probably like,
nah.
Oh, that ain't it no more.
Yeah.
That's funny. So what made you realize, like, you were ready to start stepping on open mics and specifically spaces like this, the Papi Store Cypher?
Yeah, I mean, I always had the talent. Like, people have always said you got the talent, you got the ability to do it, and it's just, I don't know. Again, I found something that afforded me a little bit of comfortability, and I was like, all right, well, let's chase this thing. Let's see what it's about. Let's see what the vibe is at these places. Let's see what it is, and, like, it's great. You know what I mean? For the most part. For the most part, yeah. Everything got its ups and downs, but I just wanted to give it a shot, and, you know what I mean? See where it could go.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming, man.
Yeah.
It's appreciated.
For sure.
What makes your voice necessary right now? Heavy, right?
That's a deep one. I love it. I think what makes my voice necessary is my bluntness. I'm very blunt. This is what it is. Like, there's no sugarcoating. There's no, let me say something to protect your feelings. And it's like, this is what you get. And it's like, yeah, I feel like that's what a lot of the industry is missing, is bluntness and realness and authenticity and being genuine and, like, not just putting on a show for acceptance, you know?
I mean, honestly, that's why I like these acapella ciphers. And 2026, I told you earlier, we're gonna be bringing on the beat ciphers and whatnot. But acapella cypher is, you know, since you're not leaning on a beat, you're leaning more on your voice inflection, your body language, and that feeling you just give off. And I think it's like the perfect opportunity to make statements. And, be blunt. Just saying, like, to make a statement that's gonna be probably controversial or impactful on somebody else's life. I love shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's actually leading to my next question, where I said, are you here to make noise, make a statement, or make history, maybe your own history, you know?
Yeah, man, I think every chance to perform is an opportunity to grow, and it's an opportunity to meet people and, you know, see people see your talent and make friendships and relationships that can grow. But yeah, I think, like, I'm here to show what I got. Like, I don't really, not to sound arrogant, I don't really care about the other people that are here to perform. Like, I'm like locked in. Like every opportunity could change your life. Like, that's kind of how I go through life. Like, every opportunity could be life changing. Like, so I could say some shit today that kind of takes off, you know what I mean? And someone sees it, and if new relationships build off that. Like, so yeah. No,
that's a fact. That's a fact. What's the biggest misconception people have about you as an artist?
I would say that people judge books by their covers. So being through the things I've been through in life and the things that I overcame and the obstacles that were thrown at me, and like, it still never feels like enough, I feel, because I'm Caucasian, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably my biggest obstacle, my biggest hurdle, is that, like, I mean, I've been to open mics where, like, people think I'm just a spectator and I'm just there to watch the show, and then I get up there and they're like super surprised. So I think, like, that's one of the things that, like, I get downplayed until you hear what I have to say.
It's crazy that in 2025, going into 2026, that we kind of still have that racial divide. You know what I'm saying? We can call it or label it reverse racism or whatever. However, I don't give a fuck how you do it, honestly. Discrimination is discrimination. And I only say that because, bro, out of all the white rappers, Spanish rappers, Asian rappers, African rappers, European rappers, rap has reached the Philippines. Battle rap in the Philippines is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Thousands of people fill up stadiums down there. Like, it just, and I get what you're saying, the stereotype of you got blue eyes, blonde hair, you walk into this Cypher at the Papi Store, and like, oh, I thought you were the cameraman.
Exactly.
Well, I don't understand how we still going through that. That's what I'm saying, because we have the Eminems, we have the, you know, the Yellow Wolves. Man, I can go down the list, right? How are we still? How are you still kind of going through that though? Like,
it's crazy. I mean, I actually thrive off it. Like, I want to be the underdog. I want you to think that I don't have the ability to compete, or I don't have the ability to speak on the same issues, like, because I do. Like, I lived it. I've been through it. Like, I'm going to talk about my life, and it's like, so sometimes I thrive off it, but then sometimes it's a little disheartening. It's like knowing that, like, I don't actually truly am accepted because of the way I look, which it's not everybody, you know what I mean? It's, some people are amazing with it and great with it, and then there's other people that are very closed-minded and very set in their ways, you know what I mean? So it can be a good thing and a bad thing.
You know, that's why I love hip hop. I ain't gonna,
same.
The core is, it's really not discriminatory. It's actually based on that feeling you have of being back into the corner, right? Like, in the Bronx, when they first kind of created it, a lot of hip hop was about fighting the system, you know, fight the power. Like, and you fighting your own system right now, you know what I'm saying? Every time you step in these rooms and you feel that, like, yo, okay, y'all don't accept me, all right.
Yeah, watch this. Hear this shit.
This is why we here.
You know what I mean? So,
it sounds like you're making a statement every time. You're making your own history every time you touch the stage. And I fuck with it. I respect it.
I appreciate it, man.
Okay, so How would your closest people describe your style if you weren't in the room?
I mean,
how do you think? Yeah,
describe
like your style.
Like late '90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
Like Beans, Kiss, like. I mean, when they were battling back in the day, those were my favorite Jones. Like they were, like I know them from front to back, and I think like. I always looked at it too, like, all right, if I can keep up with Big on his song, and if I can keep up with Nas on his song, and I can memorize their songs and keep up with them, like, so that's the style that like I kind of developed just by reciting their music and kind of studying the way they ride a beat, or what part of the beat are they listening to, what pocket are they trying to get into, and like. And so I would say that, yeah, my style is kind of like late 90s, early 2000s, mixed in with a little like of the swag for battling. I guess from watching Reed and Hattie and all them guys back in the day. Like, so yeah, I think that's what would be described.
I ain't mad at it. I mean, there's a lot of moving pieces right there.
Yeah,
a lot of pieces to your puzzle. You mentioned you started with Beans.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, okay. Well, I was gonna ask you too. You feel like you're a line for line, or you like to tell stories?
I do both. Okay. So I actually like storytelling. Like going to Mr. Cheeks Renee, you go to Biggie's I Got a Story to Tell. Like those are classics. Like where like they're telling a whole story and you can visualize the story as they're telling it. So like, yeah, I got a couple pieces that are story based. Like it's stories. So yeah, but I think line for line, bar for bar is like primarily the story, unless I have something really important to write about, story or something like that.
Now let me ask you this, like, because you had a little time to decide what piece you want to give us today, right? What do you hope sticks in the crowd's mind after your first, after your verse?
I mean, it's called Break the Mold, so hopefully someone can get that out of it. That, I mean, not to get too deep into it, but I think there's like a design and there's an MO for who certain people are supposed to be based on where you live at, and like what is controlled and isn't controlled, and all this kind of stuff. So it's like I don't know, I want people to know you can break that mold. You don't have to be forever a product of your environment. You can change, you can be different. Little decisions can change the whole trajectory of your life, like, and I think that's what this piece is about today.
I can't wait to hear it now. Yeah. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna be tapped in. I'm gonna be tapped in. And I know you mentioned this kind of reiteration, kind of, I guess, in a sense, what influences help shape the way you deliver your bars?
Yeah, Beans. Kiss. It's their delivery. Their delivery is just unmatched, in my opinion. Yeah. Like, I don't think there's anyone that's delivered, not even, like, they could be mediocre bars, but the way they deliver them, it just hits differently. You know what I mean? So I think it's the delivery of them, but like with the lyrical ability of like a Nas, and like I love lyricism, putting words together. It's like a puzzle. It's like, where does this fit with this, and where does this fit with that? So yeah, they kind of mold it and influence me. Yeah,
so the delivery of Beans and the lyricism of Nas. That's crazy. That's like
that's a crazy Voltron statement, right?
That's like, yo.
I'm not saying I'm on their level. I'm just saying. No. I mean,
you just built your fantasy player.
Yeah, basically,
finding attributes from other. Because Nas said it himself, though. Nas actually, one of his bars was, "There's nothing new under the sun. It's not what you do, but how it's done."
Yeah.
And the whole first half of that about it's nothing new under the sun. For one. You know, we could dig it back to before hip hop and Shakespearean. There was Shakespearean writers before they were hip hop heads. You know, English language has been around and twisted so many different ways. So your idea, your thoughts might not even be your thoughts or your ideas.
Yeah.
You know,
something that already happened, kind of.
Yeah. But to find inspiration in other artists like Beans and Nas and try to attribute those attributes to your own, it's honorable. You know what I'm saying? Especially those two elite players. Like, and also you being a white man. We just talked about this. You know, you know, people stereotypically probably expect you to say Eminem or the MGKs. You know,
definitely M.
I said Yellow Wolf earlier.
Yellow Wolf. That's all. No offense, guys.
No offense at all.
That's for me.
But hey. You know, I respect you for even bringing your perspective.
For sure.
If everything goes right today, what does that look like?
Again, I think some more. I mean, I'm not doing it for notoriety, but I think notoriety would be good.
Yeah, I think we kind of do it for that. Yeah. Like, I mean, I think J. Cole said in one of his joints, he said, every poet just want to be loved.
Yeah.
You know? And,
for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's again, like I always go into something with just trying to, with the intent of helping somebody, of trying to get something across that helps somebody, and then whatever else comes after that is a bonus.
Right.
Like.
Right. Yeah, I mean, because that's kind of like somebody creating an Instagram, but trying to act like they don't care about being seen. Well, why did you create an Instagram?
Yeah.
And you actually okay, not just creating Instagram. If you got one post on your timeline, does that mean you're a clout chaser? Does that mean, like, are we all out here? Or what are we in here? We're in here for notoriety.
Yeah.
You know, these chicks, they post pictures with their ass out. You want to be seen. Come on, you want some notoriety. You know,
you for sure
as a man, you know, I get a new car, so I just want to show the world one time. You know, I don't know. But we in it to be. We want we want the love for what we love doing. I think. Like, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong.
No, not at all.
So what energy are you stepping into today with? What's your energy like, man? Is it hype? DMX? Or is it like, you know?
Nah, I used to be back in the day, and I was like, all right, chill out a little bit. Nah, it's just bluntness and just rawness, blunt, to the point. Like, make sure I'm getting my point across a little bit. So very like, blunt.
Now we're coming on the tail end of these questions or whatnot, because I know it's kind of like feeling repetitive or whatnot.
No, you're good.
I do want to get as much as I can out of these things.
Run out.
Pick apart your best versions of you. You know what I'm saying? When did you first realize you had something worth saying on a mic?
It kind of goes like people. Well, I can speak for myself. I view myself differently than other people view me, right? Like the way people view themselves is differently than how other people view them. So if I write something, it might not have as much of an effect on me as it does for somebody else. So when other people start telling you, yo, that was dope, or that was crazy, or like, why aren't you recording that? And it's like, what do you, like, all right, like, so then I keep doing it, and then I do it again, and I'm getting more feedback, and I think that that's the point where you realize, like, oh, I do have something to say, and people enjoy hearing what I have to say, or they appreciate what I have to say. So I think that that's like the turning point that, like, you want to keep going. Now I want to keep writing more, because again, the goal is, like, my struggles that I've been through, if it can help you, I'm okay with just having that result. Like, I don't really need too much after that. But yeah, as long as when people say, oh, what you just said helped me, like, that's probably the greatest feeling, like, that I can get out of the whole situation.
That's
like,
the notoriety.
Yeah, the friendships, the relationships, money from it. Money comes and goes. Money's money. But if someone walks up to me and is like, yo, what you really spit just helped me a little bit. Like, that feeling is like, that's why I do it. Like, that's the goal of why I do it. And anything else that comes after that, it's just icing on the cake, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's definitely a lot of benefits in being a good artist. You know, people, I guess, it's kind of like being the president of the United States. They want to become president so they could walk in and get a free burger at the Burger King or whatever. It's like, bro, that's not why we in it. We in it to change lives, you know, and change my life too. Because my perspective changes all the time, and that affects my pen. The more you grow, you know, you grow through what you go through. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
If you could put one message into the air before Valley Mate starts, what would it be?
Oof. I mean, I'm coming, man. I'm coming with honesty, bluntness, authenticity, like a lot of what the game's missing nowadays. So I think like that's the best I can give you. That's the best version of me that you'll get, is the authentic version, and I'm here, man. I'm here to say it.
Well, any last thoughts? You want to talk to the people?
Yeah, nah, man. I appreciate y'all for listening. Yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you tap in, and you're gonna see what's coming. Appreciate y'all, man.
Oh, also, one more time, though, I know you introduced yourself. I don't know if you said, like, your Instagram, though.
Yeah, Xchaynge on all platforms.
Oh, you said that? Did you say that?
Yeah, Xchaynge. It's spelled a little differently. It's Xchaynge.
Okay.
Xchaynge, yeah.
Okay. All right. That's cool, man. That's all I got.
I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate
Thank you, man.
you, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Every Cypher teaches you something different. See, Valley Mate taught me things the hard way. Microphones failed, plans had to shift, but the bars didn't.
Last time I was outside, I was watching my friends die with the heat inside, so they outside. A lot of brothers that was outside, they got locked up inside, so even when they outside, they ain't even really.
See, this platform ain't built on clean runs, man. It's built on pressure. It's built on adjustments. It's built on standing in it and standing 10 toes even when it ain't perfect.
As far as legends, it don't get no bigger. My profile etched in stone, like a Flintstone picture.
And while I'm sure Vic wanted to touch Money Knots, it's like he saw the vision of community and our shit.
No excuses, man. No rewrites, just work. Valley Mate,